When you're saving for retirement, it's important to know exactly what you need. Now, one of your biggest expenses in retirement will be healthcare. And today we're talking about long-term care. And if you haven't planned for it, you may be taking on serious risk and not even know it. And joining us today is Mark Cordner. Mark is the president of Golden Year Financial, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for retirement. How are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. Great to be with you again.
It's a pleasure having you. I think this is a valuable information like every time we talk with you. So what exactly does it mean to plan for long-term care? Many might think nursing home when we say that.
Well, that's the image that comes to mind. And unfortunately, it can be that for some people. But the majority of Americans really want to retire in their homes and receive care there as they become older and more frail. And so just recognize this is the #1 unfunded healthcare problem of our time. It's far worse than COVID because it's going to affect 3 out of 4 Americans. And what we're specifically talking about is the need for hands-on care as we become older. So as we become more frail or maybe experience illness or an accident, I mean, think for example, of Christopher or Michael J. Fox, Christopher Reeves, these kind of people who have had difficulties. We've seen them in the media. But more commonly, it comes just because of age. You know, we become more frail and we need hands-on care with things like dressing, eating, bathing, toileting, all these things we don't want to talk about, but are natural consequences of aging.
Yeah,
it can get really expensive.
Right. I'm sorry I jumped in there, but people might be under the impression that Medicare will cover these expenses. What does the cost of care actually look like?
Well, it can be pretty extreme. I mean, we're talking 60 to 100,000 a year per person, and that, you know, for a couple can get very, very expensive. But unfortunately, Medicare doesn't cover this. I mean, recognize that Medicare is health insurance for people who need skilled medical care. And what we're talking about when we discuss long-term care and chronic illness is really the custodial care. It's the hands-on care, again, with dressing, eating, bathing, toileting, these kind of things. That doesn't require skilled, you know, a medical degree or any particular medical skills. And so it can get very costly, and it's something people have to prepare for because it's a time bomb that absolutely blows up people's retirement plans. And it's not just financial. We're talking physical, social, emotional, psychological impact on all of the family members, the people that love us. And we've got to find a way to prepare for this because 3 out of 4 of us are going to experience it.
Is there anything people can do to avoid this huge expense?
That's a great question. I'm not sure there's anything we can do to avoid the expense because, again, it's a natural consequence of aging. But there's a lot we can do to prepare for the expense. So recognize that, you know, wealthy people aren't going to have a problem paying $100,000 a year, and people who have no money are going to be covered under Medicaid. But the rest of us in the middle are the ones who are going to have the problem because we're going to have to pay for this ourselves, and we've got to prepare for that. And candidly, 97% of Americans aren't even dealing with this issue. And so it's something we've got to start talking about as a people and preparing for as families.
Yeah, I think you've already kind of alluded to this, but, you know, so many people are not familiar with the types of plans being offered today. Do you feel they're an improvement over what was previously available for people?
Oh, heavens, yes. Heavens, yes. These new plans are light years better than what we had 10 or 20 years ago. I mean, we can help pretty much everyone now with some kind of plan. I call it good, better, best. There's different levels of strategies that we can use for people, but there's something for everyone. And the biggest deal now is that in the old days, we had to, you know, send this money off to an insurance company with the thought we may never get anything back. We may be not lucky enough to die in our sleep, never need the care, and have lost that money. But with these modern plans, you don't have to give up your asset. So if you're lucky enough never to need to receive this care, that asset still stays in the family for the causes that are most important to your heart. You know, your kids, your grandkids, for example.
Yeah. Are there any tax benefits or other advantages to choosing and having one of these plans?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Congress has been very forthright. The government cannot afford to provide this care to Americans. And so what they're doing is incentivizing us to act in our own behalf. And they're doing that in the form of tax deductions, or more commonly, tax-free benefits that kick in at the time the care is needed.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Thank you so much for all the information for our viewers and for joining us again today.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. And if you're watching at home, if you want to make sure your retirement plan factors in taxes, Mark has an offer for you for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater. He's offering a complimentary retirement plan just for you. This will allow Mark's team to sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap analyzing where you are right now and discuss your best steps to really get ready for retirement. The number to call 702-766-3877. Again, that's 702-766-3877.